welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 264 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, very late this week, very, very late, squeaky bum time. You are here with Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also joined by Lee Padabadabadoo. Say hi, Lee.
Hi, everyone. How you doing?
Woohoo! It's a podcast. It's happening. Oh, this is...
Am I supposed to call you Mr. Squeaky Bum Time now?
Yes, that's
That's how you introduced yourself, mate.
Like I say, it is... Usually we record somewhere between, like, Monday
Tuesday,
through to about
Wednesday?
Thursday.
Yeah.
So that is the kind of the sweet spot. Usually, like Wednesday's our usual go-to, but it can be Monday through to Thursday is pretty much our go-to. We're recording on Saturday this week, so 2 days prior to this being released. So it's a very quick turnaround for Mr. BudgetPedalChap this week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's it's all go. So,
But
been up to much?
Lee.
Yeah. What?
We're going to not pontificate so much this week on our own stuff, but we're going to do a tiny little warm up. But we've got so much to pack in this week.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Right.
What you been up to? Quickly.
This week,
That's enough. Right. Okay. Moving on.
What I did want to mention, I went to my band rehearsal this week and forgot my wallet, which is okay because we didn't have to pay for it. It was a free rehearsal. But all of my plectrums were in my wallet, so I had to play the entire set with a dep bass player with no plectrum. Oh, that was tough. It made me actually realise how little I need the plectrum for my band stuff. Apart from for two of the genres that we do, one was the kind of the rock stuff because you can't really get the attack with a finger. Like I was doing like Hold the Line by Toto. Really
Hold the Line.
Yeah, really hitting him, like trying to hit him with my thumb, which ended up with quite a sore thumb. And funk as well is something that you cannot do. Oh, we've just got a message from Justin.
No, I disagree. I don't use a pick when I do funk. I've actually been practicing a lot of funk recently as well. And yeah, it's just all this finger.
Yeah, but you don't get the percussiveness is what I was finding. I was getting the rhythm.
Funny enough, I grow my nails on these two fingers only. I do. I grow my nails on these two fingers only. My index fingers on both hands. I just grow my not long, just longer than the others.
Yeah, so that you can use almost as a faux plectrum.
No, it's for scratching. It's and that's exactly why. And yeah, I do get that attack. Muting as well helps a lot. It depends on where you mute. Anyway, that's my input.
Yeah, I would extend it to our listeners, our viewers, listeners, definitely listeners. Have you ever had to do a rehearsal or had to do anything of note without your plectrum? Is it something you can do? I found it quite tough. I managed to survive it, but I found it quite tough. Lee.
Yep.
You've told us, well, you told me before the podcast started, I need to mention beer. Tell me about beer, Lee.
So my wife's like, okay, right, today's a really special day for me, okay? So I got, after a long lot of messing around, I finally managed to get my residency status in Sweden.
Well done.
Big hoo-ha. It's really, really great. I'm so pleased because it means that all the work we've put into this new house actually gets to pay off and we get to stay here, which is great. So that's great. And my wife's like, okay, look, I'll go get some wine or something we can celebrate. What should I get? I was like, I'll tell you what, I don't fancy beer really. I'll tell you, go and grab us some of those cocktails, the little cocktails in a can sort of thing. Yeah, mojitos.
I've done those before.
Yeah, I like an ale and these sort of things. But she let my daughter pick them out.
So you got like the prettiest looking packaging.
Yeah, and I opened one and it was like, oh, this is a tropical one. I thought, oh, okay, I expected it to taste like Fanta. I opened it up and it was tropical fruit ale. It was an IPA.
Oh, nice.
And I put it in my mouth. We're not expecting that. And I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Okay. So I'm like, okay, drunk that. It wasn't actually that bad when I realised what I was drinking, you know?
Yeah, it's the shock, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember once being really, really drunk and needing a drink of water, picked up a glass, downed a massive shot of vodka. That was a shock. But
I did a similar thing with Pepsi and Jägermeister. I ended up losing an entire afternoon at Download Festival because of that.
Brilliant. Anyway, go to the fridge and I pick up a mojito. I'm like, yeah, this will do. Drink that. Go to the fridge again and I pick up this one. And you can see this looks a bit funky. It's all like red and it looks like a.
It's got like racing, like checker pattern on it, hasn't it?
And it says Ruby Soho Grapefruit Lager. I'm like, here we go.
Grapefruit lager. Mind you, that being said,
lager, man.
There's an ale that's brewed not so far away from where I live, called Citra, and that's kind of it's an ale infused with kind of citric.
I've had that. I really like it. I had that at a beer festival a few years ago. Probably about 15 years ago. Oh my god. Actually, no, closer to 20. Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay, ignoring that. Yeah. So I'm drinking this now, and it's kind of like it's got like that almost like citrusy lager with real lemon rather than like lemonade in it. It's kind of got that sort of thing, you know, like when you put a lime in your Corona and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've got that, but it's more like a grapefruit. And I don't like grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit.
I enjoy a bit of grapefruit. It's really sharp though, and I imagine it's quite an acquired taste with a beer.
Yeah, so that's what I'm drinking now. I don't normally do a lot of drinking, but obviously, like today's a special day, and I don't normally drink when we do these podcasts. So,
no, hats off to you. Congratulations. Well done for being official Swede.
Thank you very much. No, I haven't got my citizenship. I can't get that for 5 years.
Yeah, but like it's closer now.
Yeah,
you're allowed legally to live there.
Oh, mate, just quickly, I'll tell you what happened, right? We sent in the application just before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hear anything back from them. And we're like, what's going on? Anyway, I messaged them, emailed them, say, what's going on? And it's as if they've gone, oh, shit. Because we had all the proof that we'd sent it in.
Yeah.
And then they only work like half days, 3 days a week or something like that. It's weird. And on a Saturday, they've messaged me, the message and you're going, oh, can we see your proof that you're in Sweden, that you're allowed to be in Sweden for her, and proof of your marriage certificate? And they've done everything this afternoon, so they've obviously seen that and gone, shit.
I mean, that's very much the way that we've done the podcast this week, isn't it? It's all very much last minute.
There's a bit of a difference between a weekly podcast and a residency status for someone in a country.
Yes, yeah. I think, one is more important than the other.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Indeed. We get paid to do this podcast, so. Right, so before we get on to the big discussions for this week, I've got a quick fire questions that you are going to be our guinea pig for. But if you are listening along, answer these questions as truthfully and quickly as possible. So it's a bit like if I say Coke and Pepsi, you would go
Coke and Pepsi.
You go
Coke.
You'd go Coke. Okay, so we are warmed up. Right, first one, TS or Clon?
Clon.
Phaser or Flanger?
Flanger.
Rat or OCD?
Rat.
Fuzz face or muff?
Fuzz face.
Reverb or delay?
Delay.
Clean or treble booster?
Treble booster.
Boom. So what did you go for? Did you go for Clon?
Of course I went for Clon.
Fucking heathen.
How long have you known me?
No, I knew you'd go for it. I could almost guarantee which one that you would go for. So let us know in the podcast group which one you went for. If I was doing it, I'd go Tube Screamer.
No one asked.
Phaser.
Who cares?
OCD. Fuzz face. Delay. And treble booster.
Yeah. Joe, I don't like the OCD. Really don't.
I think I prefer it to the rat. I think I prefer it. But either way,
love the rat as well. So
not a discussion.
Yeah,
this is not a discussion. This is quick fire questions.
Right, cool.
And we're going to get those answered. And we're going to potentially judge you for your answers in the podcast group. But hey ho, we're all doing it. It's all good fun.
Judge away, motherfucker.
Indeed, yeah, absolutely. I stand by my choices, and I will fight anyone who tells me I'm wrong. Right, so hot take is something that we do week on week. Last week, we pointed the finger at companies and said they were irresponsible if they did limited runs. And 78% of the people went, nah, you're chatting shit, mate. They said the scalpers are more to blame than the companies, and that the companies don't really owe us much.
People have spoken.
Yep.
They also voted in Donald Trump and voted for Brexit. Just saying. Right? But the people have spoken.
But there we go. So officially, pedal companies can carry on doing limited runs, and we can't say jack about it.
But according to the consensus, we are wrong.
Indeed. So there you go. But this week we've got a hot take. We've got a hot take that has been submitted by one of our long-time listeners and just generally cool guys, John By. In our podcast group, he said Squire is now more innovative, a more innovative brand than Fender.
Okay, based on what?
Based on the fact that Squire innovate more than Fender, I would assume. Right, so if
just giving him dirty looks here, don't mind me.
If we look at if we take a think about what's in the Fender lineup versus what's in the Squire lineup, I think I know that the Squire lineup has still got the classic Vibe series, which is kind of tailored towards a inexpensive but relatively modern playable version of classic instruments. Yeah, so they've got kind of vintage leanings, but without being fully vintage specs, because they don't have like the 7.25 radius on the fingerboards. They don't have like the brass saddles for the tellies, but they have got unofficially they've got tone rider pickups, which are vintage voiced. So they've got that. They've got the what do they call it? Like the modern series, I think it was, which have got like the Squire humbuckers that look like EMGs, so like an active, almost like modern metal kind of thing going on. They have, they've done like Squire versions of the paranormal stuff, didn't they? They did that a couple of years back. What else have they got in the Squire lineup these days? I mean, you've obviously got like the Bullet, which is the super, super cheap stuff. And then like the Affinity series, which are your bare bones basics. What's in Fender? The Fender lineup that's that broad, that covers like modern player, vintage player, modern metal.
Right, okay. So I don't really have a horse in this race because I'm talking about innovation. I'm talking about something like a Strandberg or something, but that's kind of my go-to with that sort of thing.
Yeah, I suppose innovation would preclude the vintage stuff, wouldn't it? Because that's not innovative, because it's happened.
If I think about what Fender have done in the last few years, you've had that. Was it the Meteora? Is that what they called it? The offset, which was a Fender. Now, obviously, Squire have that as well, but obviously Fender came out with that. You've also had the Acoustasonics as well, which is kind of very innovative. It's not like variations of the same guitars with different pickups in. And they do that as well. But, if you want like a metal Fender guitar, get an Ibanez.
But you've got the Jim Root kind of line, haven't you, within the Fender lineup?
I mean, yeah, and then you'll have an answer to that from Ibanez all the way through.
Yes, but what we're saying is like the Fender versus Squier. They've got that as their innovation for modern metal players, and they are very well received as well.
I'm sure they are. But I think a few metal versions of the same guitar, is that as innovative? I can't even say the bloody word.
Innovative.
There we go. As 2, maybe more brand new guitars.
What? Who have
Meteora and the Acoustasonic?
Okay,
fact, There's 2 Acoustasonics, isn't there?
There's multiple Acoustasonic shapes. There's the kind of telly shaped one. There's a Strat one. There's a Jazzmaster one. They all do the same thing. So I'd kind of bunch those into the same thing. But it is, like you say, it is actually very innovative. I forgot about that because what else does that is pretty much it's taking cues from that Lindsey Buckingham's guitar, isn't it? That kind of
and
bespoke.
like the Cole Clark acoustics that have, Cole Clark, Jack Johnson uses them, but they've got one that's got a humbucker in the bridge as well.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it's taking cues from that, and that's something which like previously hasn't been available to the masses. It's been kind of bespoke stuff, and then Fender have bought it out so that they've bought it out. They bought it out in the kind of the custom range where it was quite expensive and quite unattainable, and then they bought it out in like the Mexican range, still relatively pricey because it's quite a niche product, but they've innovated enough that it will become like mass available. They've done that.
Let me ask you a question. The Jim Root stuff, I'm not overly au fait with it, but when he plays it, is it still Squier or is it a Fender version?
No, he's like, that's what I'm saying. Like the Fender have got Jim Root, Squier don't. But Squier have got the
the modern Fender have got Jim Root. Okay,
yeah,
I'm with you.
The modern range. I can't remember what the actual range is called, but it's like a modern take. They've got Jim Root style stuff, so it's got like the active pickups, the Squier active pickups, but in different body shapes. They did like a solid body Starcaster, so like the almost 335 body shaped Starcaster. And they did like a modern metal version of that. They also did, I think, a Telecaster as well, which very similar to the Jim Root. So that is quite innovative. It's like merging classic styles of the Starcaster with the modern appointments of like active pickups, etc., etc. Is it more innovative than the Acoustasonic?
Okay, let's think about Squier in not just in comparison to Fender, but in comparison to other companies out there. They're not doing anything other companies are doing, are they?
What, Squier? I mean, if we draw parallels with like the Gibson lineup, so Gibson and Epiphone.
I wouldn't necessarily go down the route of Gibson. I'm thinking more companies, like we mentioned, people like Ibanez and Sir and these sort of things. Are they doing anything that some like other companies who, let's take Harley Benton for example. Like, are they doing anything that Harley Benton not doing?
Let's not take Harley Benton, because Harley Benton use the shotgun approach where they spread, like they basically do everything and see what sticks.
Yeah. But if it's innovation we're talking about, if it's someone else is doing it, it's not innovative.
But the word innovative is your Moby Dick this week, isn't it?
It's my Achilles heel. Yeah.
But the reason I'm saying don't compare it to Harley Benton is because the companies like Fender innovate the thing, and then Harley Benton go straight away and will take inspiration from that thing.
Okay,
so
all right.
They're not.
All right, take are Squire doing it first is what I'm asking. It doesn't matter who else is doing it. Are Squire doing it first, or are they taking inspiration from other people? Because let's be honest, Ibanez have been doing this shit for a long time.
I mean, Ibanez, again, are like a super, super innovative brand. But the question does not mention Ibanez. It says that Squire are being more innovative, are taking more risks.
Yeah, no. Taking more risks and being innovative is not the same thing. I got it right then. Did you notice? Right. So it's not the same thing. Being innovative is creating something new, not new within the confines of V's goalposts. It's being new, just being new, like creating something, like creating a guitar with, I don't know, 20 strings or something like that. You know, it's called a harp. But doing something not just new for them, whereas the Acoustasonic, the Acoustasonic was new, in general.
It weren't. Lindsey Buckingham's guitar was doing it 20 years, 30 years before, so it's not innovative. But it's innovative.
It was in the sense of putting it into mass production.
But that's not innovation. That's just logistics.
I mean, if we took someone taking space travel and putting it into mass production, that's innovation. That's taking something that was done as a one-off and cost a lot of money. And I know the Acoustasonics did cost a lot of money, but it's making it so everyone can get their hands on it rather than looking at Lindsey Buckingham going, oh, that's good. Oh, shame we can't get a hold of one.
No, but by your definition, the innovation was the person who did it first, not the fact that these people can replicate it en masse.
But what I'm saying is they
can't
did
have
it
it
first.
both ways. You can't have it both ways.
They were the first. They innovated, putting it into production.
That's not innovation. That's the logistics. So you can either have innovation within that company, or you can have innovation within the entire industry.
All right. Okay. I don't think Squire are more innovative than. All right. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think they are. But I'm interested to see what people think.
Yeah. And what I'd say is as well, with your response, put in where you think innovation lies. Do you think the innovation lies on a company level, or do you think the innovation has to be looked at as a whole across the guitar community?
I mean, then you could say like the Silver Sky was innovation. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it was an innovative leap for that company, but it wasn't necessarily new, was it? It wasn't a new thing because it was basically the
you see what I'm saying now, don't you?
Yes, yeah. No, I'm playing devil's advocate with it, like based on the question itself. The question was, like, compared to Fender, Squire are now being the more innovative company. They are taking more risks with what they put out. They are giving a broader lineup of instruments.
I'd also like add into this what Fender have been doing with pedals, because their pedal range, ignoring these silly little ones that they recently.
Well, the hammer tone.
Yeah, their good pedal range is actually really good, and Squire aren't doing anything like that.
Yes, but that's because why would someone buy a Squire pedal in comparison to
a Squire guitar?
You'd buy a Squire guitar because it's giving you the shape of a Fender guitar, but for less money.
They should have done the hammer tones as Squire, shouldn't they?
But like, they don't do Squire amps as well. We're looking at just the guitars here because Squire is just a guitar brand. Squire doesn't do. Are you looking for a Squire amp here?
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen Squire amps before.
My first ever.
They do.
Well, my first ever guitar amp was with a Squire kit. And it is branded Fender. It was a Fender frontman. It wasn't a Squire frontman. So maybe they've started branding some of the like cheaper, shitty amps. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what they've done.
But those are the things that used to have Fender on them.
Yeah. Quite a few. I love how like there's a Marshall valve state in here as well.
Yeah. Okay. But you wouldn't go into a music shop and look at a Squier Hot Rod Deluxe for half the price of a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe.
Do you have a Squier Tweed, mate?
Yeah. What? Yeah. So it's just based on the guitar brands themselves. Yeah. So
all right, okay, we got that covered.
We have. It is now your time to argue this, much like we have done today. But put what you think, like where you think the innovation should lie as well. If it's company wide or if it's paying attention to the industry as a whole, or if you can't separate them and you have to consider both together almost. So yeah, get voting on that. The poll will be up. I will try and remember to post it this week because I posted it kind of midday last time because I forgot.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What's next, PBOD?
Right.
Whoa.
There's not a lot of guitar news this week, and I don't care if there is anyway, because we're going to discuss some things.
Are we breaking up?
Yeah, that's it. Lee, it's not me, it's you.
I knew
it. So, this week, Gibson had announced a custom shop, Noel Gallagher 355 was it? I think I can't remember. Anyway, they also announced an Epiphone Riviera as well, which is like based on the stuff that he used to play in Oasis. So, is this something that should be released in 2022? Because, like, when was the last Oasis release? Like, Oasis aren't a thing anymore. They broke up, haven't they?
I mean, mate, like, we still talk about Hendrix all the time.
Yes, we do. Yes.
I know, like, I'm not comparing Hendrix with Oasis. I'm just not, right? That's not what I'm doing here.
No, I get the comparison. I get the comparison. Like, we mentioned Led Zeppelin, we mentioned Deep Purple, we mentioned Jimi Hendrix, we mentioned all of these kind of heritage artists. We mention, and we don't bat an eyelid as to go, oh, there's a new Fender, Jimi Hendrix, or there's.
You know what? I'm a much bigger fan of Oasis than I am at Jimi Hendrix. I don't care to admit that. Hendrix is fun. He's got like a handful of like great songs, and he's been gone a long, long time. I'd love to have seen what he was doing to innovate, and as he grew, but he didn't have that opportunity, which is a shame. Noel Gallagher's still putting out music with the High Flying Birds.
Is it music?
It's good. Yeah, the High Flying Birds are good.
I've not listened to any of it.
Mate, more importantly, can we just say, yes, it's okay, it's relevant, and move on to the fact that Muse had a new album drop this week?
Muse had a new album? What?
Yeah, Muse had a new album drop this week. It's really fucking good. Like, it actually feels like an old Muse album, like Absolution or something like that. It's really, really good. So, yeah, people go and listen to it.
And what has that got to do with the price of apples? We were talking about Oasis, man. Oasis.
I know, but this is more important.
Really?
Yes, Oasis are still relevant because they're a great band and they influenced all of us as kids. All of us, like especially in the UK, they were just everywhere.
Oh, they were a cultural icon, even if you didn't like the music.
Yeah,
and I implore anyone who has gigged within the past kind of 30 years to not have heard the heckle, play Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, their legacy lives on, even if you're not a fan of the music, the legacy of that music still lives on.
I have this, like, really bad memory that plays up in my head occasionally, where there was this disabled guy who used to come to jam nights, and they used to get him up singing, and he was not a good singer, but he was very disabled, and so everyone kind of like gave him his 5 minutes, and but when you got up at that time, it was so busy, you only kind of got up once, and they asked me to play Wonderwall with him, and I pretended that I couldn't.
Oh,
and it still plays in my mind. It's still. I made a point after that to always get up with him and play his stuff because I couldn't sleep.
But I mean, you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson.
Anytime someone mentions Wonderwall and playing it live, I'm like,
it's like
it just
like a flashback.
The shame, shame.
Oh, speaking of which, I can't hear David Foulis's voice these days without hearing the Shame Wizard.
I really love that show. Did you watch Human Resources as well?
I did, yeah. It
was good, wasn't it?
It was.
That I think it was like the second to last episode where you had the old lady passing on, and it was like really like tear jerking. You're like, this isn't what I expect from this show. Why am I crying?
It's like the first 10 minutes of Up, isn't it? Like I'm here for like a jolly Disney movie. Why am I suddenly crying? What's going on?
I mean, my wife put Dumbo on for my daughter tonight, and I'm expecting her to just like, Mummy, it's so sad.
My son was watching Dumbo actually earlier. The live action one with Colin, what's his name? Colin Farrell.
Okay, I think I've seen that, but it's the that one, where she's like rocking him in her trunk, and it's so sad.
Indeed. Right, yeah. We're doing discussions. We're doing
discussions.
Yeah,
damn listen to Will of the People, because it actually makes sense. When they released like the singles for the thing, I was like, why are you like being fanboys of Brexit? Hang on, this don't sound good. And I wasn't looking forward to the album, but in the context of the album, it actually makes sense because you kind of like see like as one song leads on to another into another, you kind of like see the downfall of people and stuff like that.
It's almost like a concept album.
Most of the Muse albums are very subtly concept albums.
Ugh, okay. Right. Next discussion. Discussion topic. What is your favourite signature amp? So this was off the back of Friedman teaming up with Steve Stevens, weren't it? So they're doing Steve Stevens signature. It's like a PBOD, but voiced for Steve Stevens and in gloss black, the entire thing.
Nice. Oh, I did see that. I saw the amp. I didn't know it was with Steve Stevens.
Indeed. Yeah. So is that your choice? Is that your amp of choice? Oh, I'm going to mention one of the Facebook comments. Joe Puttick mentioned the PRS Mark Tremonti, the little Mark Tremonti lunchbox head. Says, yeah, absolute fire breather. Does exactly what you'd want it to do, and happens to be a signature.
Well, I've got the Kraken, and that's really good. And I've got the Countess, and that's really good. Well, not the Countess, the Jack. So the Jack is Guthries, and the Kraken is Rabeers.
Are they like fully their amps, or are they like unofficially?
So. No, I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah.
Because they're not like on the face of the amps themselves. They're not like explicitly branded that way, are they?
No, I think they were like designed in cohorts with them. That's like the one that sticks to my mind that I have always wanted was the Joe Satriani JVM.
Oh, okay, I thought he was going to go for the PV. What is it? The Triple X that he did.
Yes. Yeah. No, he did one with Ibanez, didn't he, Satch? He did or was it? Yeah, no, he did one with Ibanez.
He definitely did a PV as well. I'm almost certain. Almost certain he did.
Vi had what was the brand that Vi used and then they went out of business?
Yes. Not Cornford, it weren't. It was an American called Carvin.
Yes.
The carving legacy, weren't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that never really appealed to me though. I like Satch, and so that would probably be the JVM. I did want a Zach Wild JCM 800 for quite a long time. Oh, and the Randy Rhodes JCM 800s, the ones that come in
Randy
red
Rhodes,
and white. Yeah,
the white Tolex ones just looked absolutely.
Yeah, man. Oh, fucking hell. No, not into them.
Yeah,
no,
there's quite a few you've mentioned that. I'm pretty sure they did a Bonamassa signature.
Two monkeys.
Class 5, Marshall Class 5. And those Class 5s I always wanted to give a go.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Silver Jubilee.
Yes, of course, yeah.
John Frisanti uses them. So, I do like the chilies. I don't go after his tone, but there's a link there,
I'm going to throw out a little bit of a spicy hot one here. I think not Joe Satriani, John Frusciante is overrated. I think he is okay at best.
Okay, I really, really like him. Sometimes it's the not so amazing guitar players that actually get you really interested in playing guitar. Like Oasis, one of the best guitarists I've ever known in my entire life. He's gone now, unfortunately, but he was like shredder elite. Well, probably the best guitarist I've ever met, and he first started playing because he liked Oasis. So
yeah, I mean, I'd dig on the White Stripes, and Jack White is very much. It's not very technical. Like he's quite innovative in the way that he plays it, but it's not very technical at all.
The White Stripes so much, I really do.
Yeah, but John Frusciante, arguably, I mean, not arguably, probably a more technically proficient guitarist than Jack White. But I just can't do it. I just think the stuff, like the Chili Peppers, are boring as fuck.
One of my favourite, what's the name of it? What the fuck is the name of that song? One of my favourite songs ever is, I can't remember. Hang on, I'll tell you.
By the Chili's?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Snow? Ayo? Bump de Hump?
No.
Under the Bridge? Californication? Other Side? By the Way?
No.
Can't Stop? Can Stop? Wish to fucking stop?
It's on Californication. I can't freaking...
Aeroplane?
And that's not on California. Scar Tissue.
Scar Tissue.
Yeah, I love that song. It's just so chill. Yeah, I just absolutely love that, and the solo today is wicked. It's quite a bit of slide on it. It's really really nice.
I mean, I impressed myself there by naming at least an album's worth of Chili Peppers tunes.
You pretty much named everything but the right one.
But there we go. So I think we also need to give out a shout out for a signature amp here is the Slash AFD.
Yeah.
Because Slash had all right tone back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, there are some really, really great signature amps, but most of them are amps that you could get already, and they have been
just been tweaked.
Yeah, like the Kraken, for instance, is a half a 5150 and half a Marshall.
Yeah, so it's 51 Shell or Mar 50.
Yes, of course, yes.
Right. You might say, coming off the back of the Gibson Custom Shop doing a release of I think like the 61 SG with the Maestro Vibrola. They're doing like a cherry, like transparent cherry. I've just hit the microphone there. The transparent cherry one and like the white triple pickup custom. I thought I'd throw up in my Instagram feed, are 3 humbuckers ever necessary? Because
If your name isn't Pete Townsend, then no, it's not.
What? Like Jimmy Page? Ace Frehley?
Yeah, I'm still staying by what I said. The only guitar player I think who gets away with 3 humbuckers is Pete Townsend.
Didn't Peter Frampton have a Black Beauty as well?
I'm sorry, I'm sticking with what I've said. The only person who gets away with 3 big... No, I don't. In all seriousness, I think three humbuckers is just just silly.
Right. So aesthetically, I think it looks baller. I think it is an absolute power move.
No, I think it looks horrible.
I absolutely love the look of triple pickups in Gibson guitars, like in a Les Paul custom or in a SG custom. They look amazing. But tonally, am I going to use... I mean, I'd use the neck pickup for most things anyway. But am I going to use that third pickup? Probably not. Am I going to, like... Is it going to get in the way when I'm picking? It absolutely fucking will. Josh had posted on this and saying incorrect because the correct amount of pickups is 1 and you only need 1 volume as well.
What he actually said was you don't even need the neck, and I was like, how the fuck are you going to play it then? And I was well confused for about a full minute there.
Yeah, so he was saying like 1 pickup, basically bridge, volume, that's it. Not even a tone control, just a one pickup, 1 volume pot. You sorted.
I remember being at like an open mic night, like a jam night, years and years and years ago, and I was very new to playing, and I was just like, only been playing like a few years, and there was a couple of like shredders there who were like really good, and they were saying this, and I was like lapping up everything they said, as you do when you're young and like people more experienced than you. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. Yeah, you don't need anything more than a neck pickup, a bridge pickup and a volume pot. And I'm just like, fucking, how much shit did they sport? How much did I just lap up their bullshit?
I mean, for some people, yeah, it's the absolute right move because all they ever use is the bridge pickup. They whack the volume on and that's it. And that's okay. Like, for some people, that is okay. But if you want to play grown-up guitar, you need a neck pickup. You also need the control over the pickups.
Yeah, you need the tone pot as well.
And Matt, just put the word no in the comments.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I could fully hear, like, in that two letter, 1 word response, I could hear the Matt rant kind of winding up for it.
Yeah.
you could feel all of that tension behind those 2 letters.
I mean, Matt and I are funny because we either fully agree on something or
you are completely
disagree.
opposed. There's no middle ground.
And I'm completely with him on this one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of torn in 2 directions. My mind tells me
happen?
No.
Did you call an ambulance?
Indeed, yeah. It was a very drunken night. I shall not speak of anymore. No, I'm torn in 2 directions with it. I've got my like logical brain thinking going, no, the pickup's going to get in the way. I don't like humbuckers anyway. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of humbuckers, and it's going to impede my playing more than it's going to give me tonal options. But then my heart looks at the triple pickups SG and says yes. There was a bloke who used to like back when I first started playing guitar, and I was rocking. What was I playing at the time? I think I was playing my Ibanez by that point, the RG 570. So I was like fully into the like 90s aesthetic, and there was a guy who had one of the triple pickup Epiphone SG customs, who was on the same scene. Wetton, I think his name was. He had a first name, but his name was Wetton, and Wetton, like he was like in a grungy band, but he had this triple pickup ivory finished SG custom, and when he was on stage, he was the coolest motherfucker on the planet because of that SG. It was just the coolest. He had that, and he had a Marshall jackhammer pedal, and it was the like most.
Here's all the tone, and there it goes.
Yeah, but it was so raucous. He could have been playing anything, and I would have fawned over it because they had this. It was just like swagger. It was complete and utter swagger.
I saw a post earlier from that someone shared from like the music scene in the area I grew up from like the early 2000s.
Yeah,
and this was like when I first started college, and all the bands we used to go and see, and all this like the other, like it was just absolutely crazy. It really takes me back to that sort of time. I was just like looking at these bands, going, "Wow, one day I hope to be as good as them."
Yeah, you don't realise that those were the days until you look back and go, actually, those were the days, weren't they?
We've got like, I know I'm not in Medway anymore, but we've got nothing there anymore. All the venues are closed down. Like I've worked and gigged at pretty much every single one of them. Hardly any of them exist anymore. So many of them have turned into flats.
Yeah,
apartments for our American listeners.
Our old stomping ground, the one that I like back when I was in those Ibanez days, I had like a residency slot at, because my band would turn up and play stuff. Yeah, and like we knew songs. Like we had an absolutely fantastic work ethic, so like the promoters loved us. But that place turned into a curry house that then just got, the building just got flattened.
Whilst everyone was in there?
Yeah, it was a hell of a gig.
Was it like
no,
the curry was really bad or something?
No, it was over the space of like a decade. Like after we'd finished our residency there and our band split up, they continued it on for another couple of years, and then the owners sold out, and they sold it to the curry shop owners who had this like kind of fancy bar curry shop kind of thing going on. But then once that kind of tanked, they just flattened the whole building, and then the venue that the promoter from there went on to has also closed down as well.
Right.
So it's bad times. But there you go. Like it happens.
Okay.
Right,
what's the next one?
We've got two more. This is based on the video that I released this week. Hey. So I released a No Talk or Tone versus about the Cuvave fuzz. Is it Cuvave? Cuvave? Cuvave or Cuvave? What do you reckon?
What did you just call me?
Cuvave.
Cuvave. It's bouquet.
It's bucket. So the Cuvave fuzz is better than the Behringer Super Fuzz. So controversial, because I know the Behringer Super Fuzz has got a lot of love. You're agreeing, disagreeing?
I don't.
Like you've played the Super Fuzz, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got what I can see here. It's good. It's got that cool in between position.
The 1.5 mode.
Yeah, well, it's like 2.5, isn't it? Because it blends both of them together.
But it's between 1 and 2. Because 3 is boost mode.
Is it parallel or stacked? It's got to be parallel, isn't it? I think it's parallel.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, look, when me and Josh did that recording day, we managed to jimmy that 1.5 sound. We recorded it, but then the camera didn't record. So unfortunately, that video has it's gone.
I've not played the other pedal. I've got no horse in this race, as I said earlier.
I can tell you exactly. I'll tell you what the poll is telling us, because on the No Talk or Tone I do a poll that goes with it, and at last I checked, it was like 75% for the Cuvave.
There you go. Then.
Let's have a look. So I think the issue with it was that the Super Fuzz does one sound and one sound really well. It does like the single note lines. It does. Like once you try chords on it, it doesn't do. Right. So in fact, actually, the Cavave has got 77, and the Behringer has got 23%.
Right, okay, but the Behringer has two very different modes of fuzz, plus the combined sound, which is great, and it's got a boost sound. To say it does one sound is bullshit. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. It's factually wrong. I don't know how you can say that.
Right, I'm gonna wait until you spewed your shite here, and I'm going to explain what I was saying. So it does the one sound which is single note lines. Once you try and do chords with any of those tones, you can't, because it's so saturated and so mushy that any chordal work gets lost.
I see what you're saying, because it goes into that sort of clashed harmonics sort of thing.
Yeah,
even fantastic.
Yes,
like low tuning.
It's been absolutely championed for doom and kind of sludgy metal tones, but it does it with single lines. If you try anything more complex than a power chord, it just can't handle it, and it's because of those upper harmonics. Even in like mode 1, which is arguably the tamer of the two fuzz tones.
What about the boost?
I mean, let's not talk about the boost, because the boost, it really just shouldn't be on there, because...
I think I agree, yeah. I never use it, but it is on there, and it does do it. So, that's something you can use chords on.
But you could, but you don't want to.
Yeah, okay,
it doesn't sound good.
I'll agree.
In fact, actually, the boost mode disengages the gain control, doesn't it? And you've only got the three controls there. You've got the bass, middle, and the bass, the treble, and the volume, because it completely bypasses the gain control.
Yeah, okay. All right, I don't know what the other pedals got on it, but is it a little bit more nuanced?
Yeah, so it's a bit like a fuzz face with a tone control. But it's a starved sound as well. It's almost like
biased.
Like it's been biased too low. So if you run the gain at halfway or less, you get like really kind of dying battery spluttering sounds, and it thins out as well because of it's only just about pushing enough voltage to get the transistors working. But it's a really cool kind of overdrive tone. But then you push the gain up, and you get that kind of warm saturation. And it's not a defined tone because it's fuzz, but you do get some note separation, and you can do a bit more chordal work. I think that is why the Cavave or the Cavave, again, in the comments of the Fret Talk podcast group, let me know how you pronounce this. It's like Joyo and Joyo. Like if you've never heard anyone say it, who knows?
Yeah. I spent some time this week playing with the Catalinbread Fuzzrite pedal, which is in a similar sort of frame.
Oh yes,
it's the Mossrite Fuzz, which is kind of similar sort of territory, and it does that sort of clashing. But I did use a lot of interesting chords when I was filming it, because I did a video of it. So check that out. But also, our Mikey released a video of that this week, and it is
that was excellent, wasn't it?
One of the best videos not just one of the best videos we've released, one of the best videos I've seen in fucking ages.
Yeah, like he uses it in a very, very innovative. Again, like if that is not the podcast title this week, innovative.
Spell it wrong though.
Innovative. Innovative. But yeah, like he uses it on like everything but a guitar. I think there is a guitar at one point.
Guitar, yeah.
Yeah, there is a guitar at one point, but like the majority of it is not guitar stuff. And it really surprised me how good it translated to some of those tracks. But it's something that merely describing it does not give it justice.
Yeah, because he blends all what you don't realise is as he's playing it on all of these different tracks, they're actually all part of the same song, and then at the end, he
like
plays them all together, and it's just like,
oh yeah, so good.
When it all comes together, it's like a good joke or like a murder mystery or something where you like at the end you're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah, because I found myself by like the fourth track, I was like, that's really cool hearing them in isolation, but what if they were all part of a track? And then like the next one, it was like, here it is as a track.
Like, you should ask,
motherfucker. Yeah, well done, Mikey.
Yeah, very good, very very good.
And yeah, congrats to Mikey as well. He's recently become a pops. So
yes, yeah,
congrats to Mike.
And we're lucky enough now to have some editors for our videos, and in order to say thank you to them, we sent one of them the actual pedal we're talking about now, which is the Catlin Bread Fuzzrite. But we forgot to tell him.
Yeah, it was like, did I get drunk and order something off Reverb?
Yeah, he gets this notification from Amazon saying, "Yeah, your package is waiting for you." He's like,
"What package?
What?
What did I do?" That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, he was quite happy with that.
Indeed. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he thinks of that as well. We've got that pedal in 3 hands now, haven't we? So.
Yeah, clever like that, jugglers. Okay, so right. What was the last one then?
Final one. Duke of Tone officially released. So it's actually it's available for sale. I think we mentioned it 2 months ago where it had been leaked on Sweetwater.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard of it before because I was like, what if it wasn't that? What was it that I heard of before? So I'm glad you confirmed
there was a leak and then it came up and then instantly got taken away. I think MXR at that point held their hands up and went, yeah, it's the thing, but it's not released yet. But it's you can go out and buy it now. I think it's like $150-ish.
Yeah. So apparently the actual Prince of Tone is about the same cost.
Is it?
Apparently, let's have a look. I'm just going to look on Analog Man's website now. The Prince of Tone, and do they have a
wait time for that then? Or is it just the King of Tone that you have to have a wait time on?
No, I don't think there is a wait time. Yes, it's $148. So,
but you get the mini enclosure rather than it being full size. You don't have to wait for it to be built because I assume if you put an order in, there's a lead time. But I mean, this was not the discussion point. Is it worth it?
Due to Brexit, orders to the UK have to be over $180 right now. So if you're listening to the UK and you're thinking, I'm going to get a Prince of Tone, bear that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to buy a Prince of Tone and a couple of bags of sweets or something from them.
Yeah.
So the discussion topic with this one, not necessarily is it worth it, because clearly, actually, you could get the analog man. Is the discussion topic is, what do you think is coming next? Because we've got the Analog Man collab, we've got the Timmy collab. What do you think MXR will be doing next as a collaboration?
Just before, look at this.
Why are you showing me a picture of your butthole, Lee?
Look at what that says. Okay.
Analog Man, Prince. Due to flippers buying these for immediate resale, we will cancel any orders after you've bought 2 of these.
Responsibility, people. Responsibility.
Okay, Lee, leave it there. The people have spoken. But it's nice that Analog Man are doing a thing. Cool. Right, what do you think they're doing next? Who do you think they're collabing with next?
Well, I sincerely hope it's not an OCD.
But do you not? If you can have...
I don't like the OCD at the best of times, but I don't want any money going into that man's hands.
Yeah. I understand that.
And I wouldn't want to dirty the name of MXR either with him.
Okay, so if not the OCD, who do you think they should collab with next?
Maybe themselves and make some more bloody pedals because MXR are amazing.
They've got a lineup, haven't they? But they have done stuff over the past kind of decade. They've like rejigged the carbon copy a few times. They've done the Bright. They've done the Deluxe. Is there a mini version of that as well? Have they done a mini version?
Yes, they have. Yeah.
There you go. They've done the Phase 95, a mini version. They've done the Comp, a mini version.
Look, it's not about rejigging pedals that you used to put out on these sort of things. At one time, they were one for one, like Boss. They were on the same level as Boss. You know, you wanted a pedal, you would either go and get an MXR or a Boss pedal. And now Boss have skyrocketed ahead. I know they're doing the Wazzacrafts and they're reissuing their old pedals and these sort of things, but they're also doing all the other stuff that Boss is doing, and it's like MXR are just standing there holding their willies.
What, holding Boss's willy? So what have Boss done that it hasn't been a collaboration that is not a take on what they've already done?
Well, I'm talking about like the DD500s, the GT1000, the Wazza Airs, the Wazza amps, so much. Not Wazza amps, sorry, the Katana amps, the Wazza Air headphones, the 200 series, the SY200, the SY1. They done the well, do I need to carry on?
I mean, the SY, like the synth stuff has been going since the 80s. It's just a revision of that. They've done delays since the 80s. That's a revision of that. The reverbs they've done since the 80s. It's a revision. It's a different packaging. Like it's adding more features, but it's still doing the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not like here's the same pedal in a different case. Like the DD500 is very different to like the DD3. The DD3, which was their old pedal, is you can still buy that with the T.
Phase 95 is very different than the Phase 90 because it involves like a script mode and involves 90 and 45 mode.
Phase 95, very good, very very good.
Yeah, but they've done that with a bunch of their pedals. Just because they're not innovating in the same way, they're not going like big pedals.
They haven't done much of it either.
They have. Like they've reinvented the comp. They've reinvented the delay. They've done the carbon copy in a mini pedal format. They've done it in the deluxe format to add like subdivisions to add tap tempo. They've made it like an ultimate utility version of it, or like a tiny version that you can cram into a smaller space on your pedal board.
Okay, all right. I maybe I'm not.
I mean, they're not innovating in as many areas. They're not doing amps. They're not doing switches. They're not doing whatever else, like pedal boards or whatever.
No, I mean, putting the SY1, putting a synth into a little compact pedal, and that is a whole brand new thing. It's not like doing it as a package that needs a special pickup and these sort of things. It was complete innovation.
Yeah, I'll give you that then.
Yeah. Oh. And the Wazza Airs and the Katana amps and these sort of things. It's again innovation.
Yeah, but it's not pedals though, is it? What we're saying is pedals, because MXR aren't in the business of expanding their pedal lineup to include amps.
Neither were Boss, and then they did.
So, like Boss have had the Boss Roland.
They have
Jazz Chorus.
Well, that was Roland, really, but yeah, but they're the
same company. Same company.
But if Boss released a piano, you'd be like, hang on a minute, well, why not leave it to Boss, Roland? So it is a little bit different. Okay, look, the next MXR pedal like this, John.
They've got the Sugar Drive for that, though, haven't they? The Sugar Drive is their take on the Klon.
I mean, they've got their own drives as well.
Yeah, but I think I agree with you on that one. If you take what they've done so far, like the Timmy is a boutique manufacturer who can only do it in small quantities. They've released it to the masses in a mini pedal format, so it's quite convenient. They've done the same with the Analog Man, made it like mass appeal convenient. the next logical step would be kind of Bill Finnegan with the KTR, the Klon.
Mm.
I think I agree with that one. I think someone had mentioned, I think it was Hello Sailor Joe had mentioned the Vemuran.
Yeah.
Jan Ray.
Hang on a minute. No, they wouldn't do that. That's a Timmy.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Yeah, so they wouldn't do that.
Yeah. But maybe like one of the Vemuran fuzz.
I think if they did anything with Vemuran, Paul would pull support for the Timmy.
Maybe.
He hates it. He is openly vocal about Vemuran and and all the other people who rip off the Timmy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Klon is kind of like the right direction. Any other companies that kind of fit that?
I mean, maybe they could do like a vintage fuzz, like a solar sound. I don't know. Maybe.
The only trouble with the vintage fuzzes is getting those germanium parts, aren't they? Yeah, it's just.
But if they could rework it so that it sounds the same but uses more readily available transistors.
I mean, maybe, baby, it could do.
So imagine that's what they're doing with the King of Tone, the Prince of Tone, or the Duke of Tone that they're doing, is that they're sourcing like for like easily attainable components.
Shouldn't they have called it the Duke of Earl?
I don't think they should have. No.
Oh, dear.
But there we go. I think Klon is the next one, isn't it? It's got to be.
Or Governor.
All right, chappy.
What, Governor? Yeah, because you think the it kind of fits as well because the analog, the Prince of Tone is Bluesbreaker. So maybe if they went down, did a deal with Marshall, did a Governor, but like a decent one.
But couldn't Marshall just do that themselves?
Maybe they fucking well should then.
They should do. They should re-release the old big box versions with as close to the original circuits as they could, even like down to like the Shred Master as well. They should re-release them.
I don't know if they should do them in the big boxes. I wonder if they should do like their own box, like kind of like how Forpy does in their own box, but more convenient for a pedal board, but still using the same like art and stuff.
The aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly. 100% they should do that. And why they haven't, I don't know. I just feel like banging my head against a brick wall. So stop releasing fucking headphones and stuff.
Yeah, or mobile phones. They released a mobile phone as well.
I know, it's what are you doing?
Yeah, as if that's not a saturated enough market. But whatever. Right, that's our podcast for this week. Let us know if you liked it, because it's been a slightly kind of high-paced one this week, where we've done a lot of discussion, a lot of ranting on our own thoughts.
Yeah,
and we want to hear back from you as well.
We're kind of being purposely argumentative, aren't we? You know, it's like we're a lot more laid back than we sound, but we're just kind of got to make a discussion out of it. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, does it work? Let us know if you liked it. Get in the podcast group. Let us know if you didn't like it. Let us know.
Quick sum it up. What have we gone through? So we've had. This is what we want to hear back on, boys and girls.
Indeed. So we want to hear definitely if Squire is the most innovative. He's more innovative than Fender.
Squire or Fender?
Indeed. We want to hear about the Noel Gallagher. Is it really worth it? Is there a point in 2022?
Go listen to New Muse album.
Favorite.
I'm just going to translate everything here, okay?
Favorite signature amp? 3 humbuckers in a guitar, necessary? Curvave or Super Fuzz? And Duke of Tone. What do MXR do next? Right, we're extending a massive thank you, of course, to our listenership. We're extending an even massiver thank you. That's the one, late extending the thank you. We're extending an even massiver thank you to the following people, because they are Patreon backers. And for $2 a month, you can be one of these people. So Mr. Andrew Bimson, Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects, Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, of Masters of the Cinematic Universe, and the Just Surprise Me podcast, Mr. Huge Erection, Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups, and Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jokes podcast, and the Second Button podcast. Almost forgot it that way. If you want to catch me online, I am Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. YouTube is the home to the No Talk or Tone series and the No Talk or Tone Versus series, which this week featured the Behringer Supervars versus the Kuvave or Kuvave. Who knows?
I think you've said it differently about 5 times, man. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me in my studio. You can find me on Google Maps. You can find me.
Please don't try and track us down on Google Maps. Don't do that. That's weird.
Me in the garden wearing nothing. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where you can find me.
Cool. So that is a podcast. So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Mr. Lee, say bye, Lee. It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week.
Good night, everybody. Sleep tight.
Did you hear about the fellow whose whole left side was cut off?
No, I did not hear about the fellow whose whole left side was cut off. Do tell more.
He's all right now.
Ah, I see. Like that song.
Yeah, all right now. He's all right. He's not left anymore. He's right. Damn it, Lee. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do.